You can feel the anticipation in the air. We are in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Zach LaVine.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and LaVine are out on the wings. And it's Giddey in at the 1. And for Toronto, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Pass to Dick. 4-3. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's LaVine for 3. Quickly with a rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Now here's Giddey. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. And that one's good.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Outside Barnes. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Now here's Quickly. Coming off a 12-point game. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Here's the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Giddey passes to LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Barnes on the wing. From deep. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Outside Giddey. Pass to LaVine. Launches it from deep. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?"
And Allie, thank you for that. checked in for Toronto. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Second, the Bulls.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Raptors lead by 14. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Olynyk for three. And the Raptors another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Giddey, guarded by Dick, and it's Giddey missing. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Quickly passes to Pirtle. For three, Barrett gets the three ball to go. Barrett's got 12 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Ball. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Basket's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Quickly. Still without a bucket. Drops in the three.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Giddey. Knocked loose. Stolen by Quickly. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. The three, Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Doesn't go that time. Pirtle with some nice D. The three. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's gotten his second bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
White against Barrett. White looking it over. To end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Toronto out in front, delivering the blowout. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. You're watching the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals, just the second in league history. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And this is the second ever semifinal night in NBA Cup history. Remind you of anything? It's got that college feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me of the college national semifinal doubleheader. You get that huge game feel, and you get 2 of them on the same day. It's really fun.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Barnes. Over Craig. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barnes has got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Levine. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Back to Olynyk. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smith in the high post. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
From deep, Mitchell. And the Raptors, another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Mitchell against Ball. Will it go? It's tipped. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. And the Raptors, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Levine. The D's right on him. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense, good at knowing when to take initiative.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Craig, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Craig with a steal. Dosunmu on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Here comes Toronto on the push. Olynyk in the post. Craig's there. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Ball passes to Smith. Olynyk with some nice D.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
Outside Levine. Craig finds Levine. To stop the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Zach Levine, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach Levine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
A line change here for Toronto. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Craig. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. Both free throws good from Levine. And so here is Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Vucevic. 15 in his last outing. Levine with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Williams against Boucher. On the wing, Grady Dick. He's got 6. The 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Levine surveys the D. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Toronto, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And let's talk about the first half we've seen. R.J. Barrett taking the reins in this one.
I love what I've seen from R.J. Barrett. I mean, playing his way, refusing to settle at the offensive end. Always great to see a young guy assert himself like this.
Hey, Kenny, I'm going to give you a compliment. That outfit is in the zone right now, and you're right. I love to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a burlap suit like that in a day. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Shot by Levine, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Dick. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Dick's got 12.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
From deep, Giddy. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richard at the 3-point shot was never introduced. How different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
Outside White with the 10-footer. And again, no good by Chicago. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's White. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. On the wing, Grady Dick. Pass to Barrett. 3-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Giddy. White with a screen on quickly. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
The three from Quickly. Knocks it down from distance. Quickly's got his second basket on the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Check this out. That's only their second turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Levine against Barrett. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Abaji. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shot by Levine, no good.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside Barrett. Hits the three-pointer. Barrett's got 11 in the second half.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Levine against Barrett. Smith outside. It's stolen by Olynyk. Barrett passes to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Agbaji's got 6 here in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's Giddey missing. For Toronto, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Brown's got 9 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Mitchell against Giddey. And the 10-footer finds the target.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
On the wing, Mitchell launches it. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
All right, fourth quarter here in the NBA Cup semifinals. This 2024 tournament winding down. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the basket by Boucher.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Mitchell. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Outside Levine. There's the drive. Tipped.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. You gotta respect that hustle.
Abaji, the pass to Brown. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Pass to Brown. There's the three. And the basket by Abaji.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Ball finds Levine. Picked by Smith to the middle. Back to Levine. DeSumo outside. Lets it fly. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Boucher for three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Right at the free throw line. And that doesn't go either for Levine. On offense, here come the Raptors. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Olynyk for three. That one is off. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
DeSumo can't hit. The Raptors have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. And the basket by Abaji.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's DeSumo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. How about the grit of Ayo DeSumo? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
The first one falls. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Temples checked in for Toronto. That one's no good. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for R.J. Barrett.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey for three. Rebound Toronto. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Bruce Brown.